Welcome to Soulfull. Whether you're navigating challenges or celebrating victories,
We're here to remind you that every step on your path is meaningful. I'm Tiff,
and I'm Jess.
so let's clear our mind as we fill our soul. Hi, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of Soulful. It's me, Tiff. I'm here with Jess
Hey.
with a lovely orange background. Loving it. Vibrancy for
Yeah.
those who are watching.
I know, I always forget that
Yeah.
part.
You would have heard us not that long ago, but it's been a hot minute since Jess and I have last recorded because we
Mhm.
recorded early last month and then March is a longer month and now we're recording late in April. So it's been almost 2 months, honestly,
Yeah.
or 6 weeks.
Yeah.
Um, so we didn't come in with a big, deep, heavy topic today. We're hoping to just check in together and you check in with us. So to come sit, we're all at the dining room table together, we're standing in the kitchen, come join us and
Mhm.
have a good old yarn. Or my son calls people who are yappy a yappuccino, so I plan on being a yappuccino today. Yeah,
I love that.
I'm a yappuccino.
Mhm.
So yeah, so I don't know, Jess, if you want to like kick us off and just have some check-in, take up as much space as you like. There's lots of time. I feel like I have lots to say with everybody, so
I know. It's like, oh my gosh, a check-in feels like it could go on forever. It's
do it.
been so long, and yeah, lots of things changing and all that stuff over here. But I will first say that the internet, one thing is the first thing is my internet. So we've had a little bit of issues. So hopefully I've just solved that. And also I'm at a really unflattering angle. So you'll just get to see me. You'll just see like get to see looking up versus usually looking down because I usually have more control over how you get to see me. Um, anyways,
Authenticity for the
um,
win.
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. I feel like that's very true the way I'm showing up tonight.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, no, things have been, like I said, really whirlwindy for me. Like the last 3 months of life has, yeah, just felt like chaotic, like peaceful, like sad, happy, excited, nervous. Like there's just been a lot of like emotions and a lot of feelings, but yeah, so I am home as you know, I'm home in Labrador for a little bit. So I got to take a 8-day long trip across the country, which was like I've always wanted to like do that trip. I've just more so like wanted to do it to like take my time and like just enjoy it as like a vacation
Yeah.
versus like having to get to the destination.
Yeah.
Um, but anyways, either way, it was still was good. My sister flew out to Edmonton and then drove back with me, so it was really good to have her because yeah, my dog is like super needy and like even from the drive like from home to Edmonton, I wasn't even able to like use the bathroom myself because I couldn't leave her in the in the vehicle alone or she'd get super nervous. So yeah, 8 days in the car probably would have been really like not great for either of us.
Yeah.
So I was happy to be able to do that with my sister. And yeah, I've been here. I think I've been home almost I think over 3 weeks or almost 3 weeks, which like just feels crazy
Yeah.
that it's been like that long already. And also it feels yeah, super quick and then it also feels like a long time at the same time. So anyways, so I'm here um so getting settled, getting used to um being yeah, in a similar place, but what feels like as a different version of me. And so
Mm.
that's been yeah, that's been cool. Like it's been cool, it's been interesting. But it's just been so nice to be around like family. Like it's just been so nice to be around people who like know me for or who have known me for like long period of time versus like living away from everyone that you know or like your family and friends it's been for a long time yeah it's kind of like there's like not the foundational or like deep rooted like like knowing you. I don't know how to explain it. So, anyways, that's just been really good for my soul, I think,
Oh,
is to be around like people who've known me for a long time. So,
yeah.
anyways, that's that. My dog is doing really well. She's actually sleeping at the foot of my bed right now. So also maybe you'll hear her, but
Yeah.
it's so much quieter here. Like so in my community, yeah, it's like I don't know, maybe like 50 people, maybe less now. I'm not sure exactly, but so it's really small and there's like no noises, right? Like there's no lights, there's no noises, and so I've noticed that Nova's been super like just super I like calm. Like yeah,
Yeah.
I don't like she does bark when people come here, of course, and when she but it's far less. And I think that's why, because it's not like we don't have Amazon
Oh,
packages. There's like no vehicles up and down the road all the time. Anyway, so that's been really cool to see her in my like childhood home too.
yeah.
Like a piece of me from away and coming back here. So anyway, so that's like I said, I check in, I can just keep going and going and going and going, but that's that's
That's
that
in a
for now.
nutshell.
Yeah, in a nutshell, in a very large nutshell.
Uh, I'm just thinking about sweet baby Nova and her nervous system getting a break, because she's been so
hmm
anxious, right? Like how nice for her.
hmm
Aw.
Yeah, I think the trip home, like the trip back here was like, I mean, she's had a lot of transition, right? And so even when we were like packing up our place and our like all the things, so that started in like February, I guess. So it's been a couple of months even before, and then the 8-day trip. And so thinking that like these last 2 weeks, I hope anyways, have been, or almost 3 weeks, has been, yeah, I hope it's been good for her to just like settle down
Yeah.
for a
Calm.
few months.
Yeah. I'm also very much admiring the poster above your head. We can see part of it. There we go.
It's a Friends poster.
Yeah. I'll be there for you.
Actually, you know what? Leslie gave me this poster
Oh, of course
like
she did.
years ago.
Yeah,
Yeah.
of course she did.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
yeah, I got it framed and put it up there. Yeah.
Shout out to Leslie.
Yeah. Again, I feel like we've shouted at her a few times on here so
That's all
far.
right. We'll shout her out again, I'm sure.
Again, again, yeah. So what about you?
Oh my God, like you. I mean, it's been well, spring I think I talked about this last time, but spring for me is always such a activating time. Like I'm like my body wakes up, I'm like a plant. I'm like, okay, it's time to grow, it's time to do, it's time to
Mhm.
go. Um,
Yeah.
but we have ripped out a good chunk of our kitchen. So we are living with our kitchen in the living room. So that's fun.
Okay.
But
Okay.
very grateful we have enough space to still keep things that make it functional. We've had a sink up to this point, but I think that'll be gone this week, unfortunately. So that's
Okay.
going to get a little more tedious. No dishwasher, no sink, because then we'll have to cart everything to the basement. But
Oh
um,
no.
oh no, yeah. So I
Oh
bought
no.
paper plates and we got some like paper cups and like plastic utensils. And
Yeah.
also, my kiddo was like, he's like, so we're just gonna throw everything out. I was like, listen, I am good with the recycling and all this most of the time. But in this moment, well, we can compost the plates and stuff. But yeah, I was like, we have to survive this, and it's probably going to be a couple months, and I need to
Oh
keep my
no.
sanity.
Yeah, that's a long
Yeah,
time.
we'll have to wash the pots and
Mhm.
stuff. Obviously, that's unavoidable, pots and pans, but
Yeah.
and smoothie cups because we're big smoothie drinkers over here. But yeah, anyway, so that's going to be fun. Not so much, but the outcome will be worth it. And we've been planning for this for a really long time, so it's fun that it started. It's
hmm
just we're already at the 2 week mark, but we haven't gotten rid of the sink. So um, yeah, Gates, when you listen to this. 2 months is your deadline.
Holding you to
Yeah, holding you to it. And now all of our community also holding. You can send me
it.
messages on Facebook, please. It'll be
Yeah.
done in 2 months. Thank you. I don't need it to
Oh,
be all done. I just need functional cabinets in and a sink back. If
yeah.
he's making the doors, as of this moment, he's making the doors all himself. So that's
Oh
going
my
to take
goodness.
time. Yes, exactly.
Wow.
That's going to take time. But as long as I have things that I can put the food on or put the plates back in,
Right.
whatever. Even if I got to wipe it out a
Yeah.
bunch, at least it's still there.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's one of the big things. Otherwise, I'm back in gardening motion. We hit 20 degrees today. It's going to be 20 tomorrow as well. Nice and yeah, I know. You probably got snow, eh?
Yeah, we've had like a storm this past weekend, like
Oh
full
my
on
God.
blizzard. Things were canceled, school. Yeah, anyways.
Ew. Oh yeah, you did mention that in the message, and I just glossed right over that because I don't know. It was hot and sunny. I needed shorts on today. Like,
You're like weather or what?
what? I don't know. That didn't even process.
Oh,
Um,
God.
that would suck.
That's
Yeah.
beautiful though. Love that for you.
Yeah. I love that for me too. I wish it for the whole country, but no, I came home from work today and one of my spring plants was open. And my neighbor who doesn't speak a lot of English, he came up to me and he was like, "Hi, Tiffany." And I was like, "Look!" I'm so excited. I got a flower. He might not have knew my words, but he knew what I was pointing to. So,
Yeah.
and he just grinned at me, like, I guess just the amusement of how excited I was. But yeah, and then otherwise, I just went on a trip and just a mini trip, but we took the train and had a ball. I will forever travel on the train, I think now.
Yeah.
It was such a vibe. Like we had I didn't realize I upgraded our seats on the way there because we didn't know that till on the way back when we sat in like the economy, and I was like, oh,
Oh,
it was worth the extra $15. Okay, I only did it so we could sit together. I didn't realize I upgraded to a better cart or car,
right.
car. Um, and yeah, and then on the way home, I was like, oh, this is what it feels like to slum it back here. Okay, good to know for next time. Wasn't as luxurious as our ride up, but
Yeah.
no, it was great. You just kick back and you literally we only went to Toronto, which is about like 4.5 to 5 hours like with traffic and stuff to get right into downtown Toronto, which is where we're
Hmm.
staying. And it was only 4 hours on the train. And literally we stayed at a hotel that was across the street from the train station. So like we hopped off and
Nice.
anyway, there's a lot of stories I could share, and I probably will tell more of them, but just being
Yes.
mindful, being
I can't
mindful of the
wait.
check-in. Yeah, no, I feel like it's been, yeah. And otherwise, I've just been treating myself to a lot of things that normally, I think a survival mode version of me was like, you can't do that. That's irresponsible. So before I went away on the trip, I got a spray tan, which is, if anybody's looking at me, I'm like now patchy. Like you can see, look, and a little orangey yellowy, but it's we're at the tail end of it. It said it lasts 7 to 10 days. I'm on day 9. So but yeah, did that, got a haircut, got my nails done. I don't know, it just felt
Nice.
and it was amazing the impact it had on my energy. It's like I know these things, but then I did it for myself and I was like, "Oh, I feel like a brand new woman." And it's
Yeah.
not about looking a certain way or anything. It was just like, I don't know, like I don't know, just gave to myself, I guess. I don't know how else to say it. And it felt so good. And then I've been annoyingly showing my nails to everybody. I'm like, look, I've got nails. And they're the best fidget in the world because I just want to like
Yes.
tap my nails on everything.
Yes.
Keeping them for gardening season. I don't know how that'll go, but I'm enjoying them for now. So we'll
Yeah.
see. Yeah.
I love that.
Anyway, that's I like I said, I feel like I've been deprived of yapping, I feel like. So I just feel like I have all the
Storm.
things to say. Yeah.
I think we
Um,
have all of the space here, so
yeah. Yeah, definitely. No, it's a good season. Spring's here, happy, ready to move into yeah, this I don't want to say next chapter, this like next season, yeah.
yeah.
Just ready, willing,
Yeah.
energized.
Oh, that's so good though. I don't know that I get, yeah, I don't feel that, I don't think, like in the springtime or any time, really. Like it's more so I think just, yeah, kind of like what like yeah, just personally I think is more of like sometimes I feel that. But with the seasons I totally, it's been a long winter, I think, right?
Yes.
Like it's been a long winter. So like a lot of people who I, chat with are kind of like saying similar things of like, oh my God, it just feels so good to be like so close like, to the end. And um yeah. I mean, I
Yeah.
don't blame. It's just like cold and dreary and it's not for everybody.
No. Yeah. If I had a snowstorm this weekend, I think I would have cried.
Yeah, to be honest, it wasn't great. Like we had
Yeah.
it wasn't great. We had there was supposed to be like well, the badminton tournament that my sister played in was supposed to be Friday and Saturday. And then it got canceled on Friday because of weather. And then today it got delayed because of weather. So it was just like everything was just all, yeah, crazy and messed up this weekend. But I think it's supposed to get quite warm this week. So
Good.
we're kind of like anticipating like a lot of snow probably, melting. And then we would have moved to the spring, the springtime, maybe. We'll see.
That's crazy. Like it's almost May.
Yeah, like to be honest, and I'm not like oh there we go. Sorry, I had to like plug in my other thing, but I'm gonna keep going back and forth between my computer and my phone. Because both things need power. But yeah, like I'm in Fort McMurray, like I was seeing on Facebook that they had like such a cold like a storm on Highway 63, so that's the main highway from like Edmonton to Fort McMurray. But like one part of it, which was only about 100 kilometers I think south of town, was like they had like over hundreds of people were like stranded. Some people were stuck in like their cars for like 20 plus hours. Like people had to go and like deliver stuff like things to them in like the opposite like lane. Anyways, it was crazy. So I wouldn't say like I'm not used to like the super long winters. So it's like it like winter is like the same there too. But yeah, for some reason I think I just feel it more this year. Like I just feel like, oh my God, it seems like it's been forever. Which typically I don't really feel that way. But anyways,
Yeah.
this year I do.
Well, I don't know about you guys, but for us, it started much earlier than it normally does. So, like,
hmm
it literally was longer for us because it
Yeah.
started at very end of October, beginning of November, and it just
Yeah.
didn't go away. So,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
normally for us here, we often have a green Christmas. Like, normally no, I shouldn't say often. I don't know. Yeah, I guess often since I've lived here, it's been green or not a lot of snow.
Yeah.
So, usually our hard winter hits in January, but
Yeah. No, it was the same. I think here, and I know it was definitely the same in Alberta too. Yeah, anyway, so
yeah.
but I wanted to just oh yeah, it was about the train thing. I remember once I took the train from Ottawa to Toronto as well, and I remember I said the same thing. I was like, I would do that again. I'm like,
Yep.
I would go on the train again.
Yep.
Anyways, yeah, I just wanted to be like, I
You
hear
get
that.
it.
I love that method of travel.
Well, on the way back, I was like thinking about all the places. I was like, well, maybe me and Dawson could just hop on the train and go, like, just go for a couple, like a day or
Yeah,
whatever. Like, yeah, just
yes.
because, like, where would you go for that short amount of time? I was like, I don't know, Montreal,
Montreal.
Kingston, I don't know.
Yeah,
Easy,
exactly.
done.
Just go on the
And
train.
then hop on it on the way home, like
hmm
easy. Well,
hmm
I think the difference is too, for if anybody hasn't traveled on a Via Rail, there's so much more leg room. So like I on a plane, I'm like,
Yeah.
yes, it's not as long of a, yes, it's 50 minutes in the air from Ottawa to Toronto, if that,
Yeah.
but it's cramped. I don't have
Yeah.
room. You have to deal with security and all this stuff. Like you can literally just
Yeah.
show up and walk onto the train, which is
Yeah.
got its own security concerns in my head. I was like, wow, we don't
Sure.
check anybody's bags or anything.
Yeah,
And I'm
sure.
looking around. I was like, this better be safe.
That's fair, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I like that I didn't have to go through security clearance and be there 2 hours early. And
Yeah, like the long wait and all of that. Yeah. So you were there for a oh my gosh, you were there for a concert, right?
yes. And to more, oh, I think I've lost you.
Okay, hold on. Here we
There we
go. Oh
go.
my gosh, you guys, this is in the flesh tonight.
Yeah.
In the flesh tonight.
It's all right. We accept it. Um, yeah, so it was more so I hadn't one of my childhood best friends was coming up for the concert. Shout out to Charles, Sunday Fun Day podcast, Charles and Janine. If you haven't
Oh,
tuned in, it's hilarious. We actually listened to it the whole way,
yes.
pretty much the whole way up on the train.
I love that.
Um, But anyway, yeah, they're a laugh and a half to say the least. But so he was like, "I'm going to the concert. Are you going?" And I was like, "Well, I wasn't planning on it. I might have talked about this on here, but I was like, yeah, if you're going, like, yeah, maybe I will go." And so we decided to go, and he was enamored with the concert, but and I mean, I still really enjoyed it too, but I will say it was her least best concert I've seen. I've seen her three
Okay.
times, and I still
Okay.
loved every minute of it. Like, I want to be clear about that, but it was like we were in the big Scotiabank Arena, um, but I don't even think it was half full. And like when I've seen her before, she's been sold out, but they had the stage brought all the way up, I think past the halfway mark of the
Oh
arena.
wow.
And so I don't know if she lost a following, but I know she's been on a bit of a journey, and she might have
Mm.
lost some people along the way. I mean, that's kind of what happens, right? So but her vocals sound better than they ever have. She almost sounds like she's young again. Because
Mm.
for those of you who don't know, Demi Lovato, so I saw her in 2018, and I can't remember how long she had been sober. She was on a journey of sobriety and mental health and all that. Bought a rehab, did all the things.
Mhm.
And so she was celebrating at that concert, however long she was sober, I can't remember. And it was that summer that she overdosed on heroin, and she literally lost her, like, she couldn't speak, she couldn't walk, she couldn't hear,
Oh, wow.
like
Mhm.
she's lucky she's alive. And I don't know if I'm misremembering this, but I think she said she was so grateful to have this position of like money, because like she wouldn't be alive. Or so,
Yeah.
maybe it was one of her loved ones saying it, because they literally had to like screen through her blood for like ever, like they would like constantly filtering her blood for her. And so the fact that I just got goosebumps as I was thinking about this, but the fact that she's come back now and her voice is stronger and richer than it's ever been, it's
Mhm.
like, wow. But I was telling the story to somebody on the weekend, and I was like, when I found out she overdosed, I don't know, it hit me so hard, because I was like, she has all the money that she could ever need and support, and she can hire whoever she wants. And I was like, if she can't make it, what's the hope for the rest of us, you know? And I
Yeah.
was so I was heartbroken,
Yeah.
honestly. And I know I don't know her personally, but it wasn't that. It was like, you're someone that we've watched struggle and get back up and struggle and get back up. And like, you want that victory. I wanted that
Yeah.
victory for her, you know?
Yeah.
Um, so anyway, but the concert was good. It was a lot more dancey. She's doing things that, well, literally the name of the concert was It's Not That Deep. Um,
Okay.
so it was fun. It was dancey. It was lively. Yeah, I enjoyed it for sure. But yeah, mostly we went to Toronto. We laughed a lot. We ate some really, really great food. It
Yeah.
was like I was telling, oh, I just turned off my video. Don't mind us over here. Um,
Mhm.
but yeah, we everywhere that we went out to eat dinner or lunch or wherever, it was like a 10 out of 10. And I was
Oh, I
like,
love that.
I could eat like this every day. I can't afford to, but I certainly could eat like this every day. Oh my, there's just all kinds of things going on over here. Cannot start video. Failed to start this video camera. Please select another video camera. I don't have another video camera. Oh, it's just lying. Okay.
Okay, so you're back.
It just glitched. Well, like my ring light was like flashing at me, and
This
then
this is just a very strange tech night. It's okay.
that's okay. We're here, we're present.
Yeah.
But yeah, this was something I was going to bring up as as something that, like, I don't know, maybe we could have a little conversation around. And it was very interesting for me to experience. So my friend, like, we've literally known each other since before kindergarten. We went to the same school, parents were in the same church. We didn't become friends until a bit later in life, but like we were always in the same class and stream, so we knew
Right.
we knew who each other were. Um, yeah, same Sunday school, all of it. But something that I experience, I would say often enough, to be honest, when people get close enough to me, some belonging stuff sometimes starts to come up of like, do I fit here? Like, is this okay? And and it's a little bit of like, I think relational anxiety is probably how I would label it if I
Mm.
was gonna put a label on it. And I have no problem flying solo and being off by myself. I'm not someone who cares about having dinner by myself, going to movies alone. But I crave connection. Oh, here I go
Mhm.
again. I crave con Oh my. Sorry, guys. Um, Connection like all of us, but and people on the outside might see me differently than how sometimes I feel myself. But it was very interesting. So the first night I had a great time, hung out with my friend, his partner, my partner. And then the next day, the tape started to play. And it was like, they don't
Mhm.
really like you. What if, they feel forced to be here with you? And I was like, wow, that's kind of mean. And like, and the tape was loud. Oh, Jess, I'm
Mhm.
so sorry, guys, for anyone watching the video. Apparently,
You're
my
going
face is not supposed to be seen today.
you're going to be in for a show, yeah.
Um, And then I got to thinking, like, I was able to hold it like loosely enough that it wasn't like ruining my experience, or, I was just noticing it kind of like more of just thoughts coming in
Mhm.
and coming out. And I was like, I wonder who else deals with this. Like, I know nothing we experience is ever in like soul experience. Like we're a collective. We're humans. We share similar experiences.
Right.
But that's so distracting. I don't know why that keeps
No.
happening. But yeah, just it was very interesting because like I said, I've known him forever and I'm like, where is this coming from? And I'd like to say that I've dug out all the roots, but I've been very loose with my inner work lately, and that feels aligned for me right now. And I don't mean like I don't give a crap. It's more like things are going to unfold as they will, and so I'm not
Mhm.
going to like force the growth or like sit down and contemplate for hours about what that means, I just
Right.
like noticed it and then I was like, who else has that kind of come up for them, where you second guess, yeah, like it's not even about being liked. That's kind of the language because it was a very young part of me, I imagine, was using that language, but it was more about like, yeah, I guess it's a belonging thing, is more where it
Mhm.
sits, and I roll my eyes at that because I feel like belonging and me have been on a journey for life, and I think that'll continue to be my journey. But and I've
Mhm.
talked about it lots here. So anyway, that's just kind of something that came up for me. So I don't know if you have thoughts or um, any relatable experiences or anything at all. But
Yeah.
yeah. And anyone in the
Yeah.
community, if you deal with it, please send me a shout out. Send me a
Yeah.
message. I feel
Yeah.
ya.
I think like I'm just curious to ask like how in those moments like or in that moment like when you're there like how did you like move on from it? Like did you was it something that you just acknowledged and like went like on or like and how did that feel versus like before maybe when you would have like dwelled on it or like thought lots about it or something like that?
Yeah, that's a really good question. Yeah, so like I noticed the script almost immediately, like because it changed my, I think the word is physiology. Like my heart started to race, it started to
Mm,
feel a bit tight. So like I noticed it almost immediately. And then
yeah.
I kind of had a bit of a chuckle at myself because I was like, oh, look at you right now, like
Mhm.
you're here having time of your life and like and then there's this little part back here that feels insecure, right?
Mhm.
Um and so yeah, I think because of that, like I don't if I think if I had been unconscious to the thoughts, um I don't know. I don't know. I'm really tuned into my thoughts, probably too much so. But anyway, I was able to just yeah, I was able to be like, okay, that feels and sounds true, like what my brain is telling me. Like my body feels that to be true, but
Mhm.
I have zero proof. A and B, it's not even I didn't even want to make it logical. Like, yeah, you don't have any proof of that. Like, just let it go.
Yeah.
And so when it came back up again, I was just like, oh, there it is again. Let it go.
Yeah.
Um because yeah, like I could be logical with it, but it didn't even need that. It just like and then but I noticed myself. What was interesting is I noticed myself and I withheld from doing it. It's like I wanted to over please then. I was like, oh, please
Mm,
like me. And I was like, could you settle down in there?
mm, mhm.
Survival. So yeah, just the acknowledgement and letting it go. That was a very long-winded answer, but um
Yeah, I actually love that question of like what proof do I have? Like I love that. Like that's so helpful like to use in the moment because it's like just a way I think to like bring it back down and like you said like what like this doesn't even make sense, or to be able to question yourself. So I just and I was just curious, yeah, because I mean I definitely being home right now, um Yeah, there's a lot of like belonging stuff like coming up for me in a very different way, I think. But like I was just curious because yeah, I think I'm paying a lot more attention to that narrative than I really should.
Yeah.
And so yeah, so anyways, it was just helpful, like, yeah, what proof do I have about this? Like, where is the evidence? And I just really love that. But I
Yeah.
mean, I think like kind of cool to identify like your physiology changing and then be able to like yeah, like just recognize that you did something different than what you would before or what you have done before. I don't know. I just think that's really cool.
Yeah, good. I like that perspective, actually. I will say working in a bar has given me lots of time to practice that because my brain, and I read something, it's like if you're always scanning for rejection, you're going to see it in all the areas that it is present because of course we're going to be
Yeah.
rejected by people. That's healthy.
Yes.
We're not supposed to
Yes.
be liked by everybody. That's not healthy. That's not realistic.
Yeah.
Um, because not everybody's for us, and that's not a bad thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, and so I do that at the bar a lot. I'm like, sometimes I get on like high alert, and I'm like, oh, they don't want me over here or whatever. So there has been practice, I guess, over this past calendar year of yeah, of just like, okay, again, the proof. Yeah, that question comes from DBT.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it can be more broad than that, of course, but that's where I learned it was in DBT. And it's like, because feelings aren't facts. They're
Yeah.
valid, but they're not facts. So, like, where's your proof? You know, like you feel this again, that relational anxiety is the term I'm throwing on it. I feel that, but that's old. You know, it's
Yeah.
old.
Yeah. Yeah, and I think sometimes it's so hard to like especially being in like like a more activated like yeah, like an activated place or like
Yeah.
in a survival phase or whatever, right? Like it's hard to tell what's real and what's not, you know? So
Yep.
sometimes like being outside of that space and like the same incident or like the same like thing happening but being able to respond to it in a different way.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I just think that that's like one of those things you look back and you're like, "Huh, this was cool to see it from this side versus like yeah, really giving into that." And then like like making the next behavior being like you said like people pleasing or like trying to you
Correct.
know overcompensate for that yeah like yeah so I just yeah I don't know I just think that that's really cool
Yeah.
yeah
The urge was strong. So, if anybody of you can relate, the urge was strong.
yeah yeah
Please like me.
yeah
Anthem above my head.
yeah. It's funny because I was thinking like I just came after everybody. I'm not sure if I even said this at the beginning, but we like the school here had badminton regionals this weekend. So I just spent my weekend like with like young people, right? And if anyone don't have young people around a lot of the time, what a good way to make you feel old. Is to hang around like young people. Because here's the thing, you know, like I feel young. I really do. Like sometimes I'm like, oh my God, like I don't even feel it. I'm like, I'm still 20. Like somebody asked me how old I was the other day and I said 22. Like who am I trying? Like seriously, it just like came out just so quick. And I'm like, I just like really lied. Um, and anyway, so I do feel young like all the time. And then when I am around young people, I'm like, oh, like I'm really not young. Like even like, you know, the slang words or like
Oh,
the
yeah.
things that they like and we all like we I had them when I was, you know, younger too. I don't even remember what any of them are now, but you know what I mean? Like the things you say, how you behave, blah blah blah. And so it actually had me thinking a lot about, A, I'm really glad I'm not a young person anymore. Like, I'm really glad that, you know what I mean? Like, I look back and yeah, it was, you know, fine and all of that stuff. But I'm like, man, I'm really glad I don't have to do it again. And I think that's the reason why is because, like, what a plate, like, you're that belonging, right? And maybe not for all young people, but I know that is something that I really struggled with a lot as like
Yeah.
a young person, was belonging,
Yeah.
like to friend groups, to even like even family in some ways, right? It's kind of like, how do I fit in here? Like, what role do I play within, the family, or the home, or whatever? And so anyways, it's just yeah, it was really interesting. And also, um they yeah, it was interesting to see like a lot of people who I grew up with, now their kids are like playing sports and playing, and so it just had me a lot like thinking a lot, like transporting through time is what it kind of felt like in some
Yeah.
ways of, at sports regionals. And anyways, but yeah, it
Yeah.
was fun though. Yeah.
You're really right though. Like I feel so young at heart and I feel like, oh my God, how do I have a kid and like a life and adulting and all that?
Mhm.
And then you put me a bunch amongst some of the 18-year-olds at work and I'm like, man, I'm so old.
I know.
I am so, so
I know.
old.
It's exactly how I felt. Like, it's
Yeah.
exactly how I felt.
I do kind of love
Oh
how they
gosh.
talk sometimes though, like yes queen period. How many times do I hear that in a run of a day?
Like, there's
Period.
so many things that I
Yeah.
have no idea what it means anymore. Like,
Uh,
it's like a whole new language.
yeah.
Like, and then I'm just like, I'm always lost. I'm like, I don't know what that means. And then of course they all think that's hilarious. Like, I'm the
Yeah.
old person then, right? Who like don't get it. I'm like, yeah, I am. I guess that's my new place now. It's
Yeah.
just being the old person who doesn't get it.
Out of curiosity, did anyone call you an unk?
An unk.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Okay,
Not to
well, it
my
means old
face.
person out of touch, basically. One of their words.
Oh
Oh,
my
my kid says to me all the time, oh
gosh.
my God, you're such an unk.
Oh my, what was the other? Oh yeah, something what was that? It was like something ship or something like oh yeah, their ship or something. I don't even know it. I don't know. Anyways,
I
I
don't
don't
know
even.
that one. Yeah.
There's a lot. There was a lot of words that I was like, I don't know what that means. And probably, honestly, some of them I want didn't want to know
100%.
or didn't need to know.
I definitely do Googling now because I realize my kid tries to fly some under the radar, and I'm like, you stop saying that right now. He said, well, it's not actually a bad word. Or I'm like, yeah, but it means something.
It
Like,
means
yeah.
oh man,
Yeah, one
too
of the ones
funny.
you said, oh, yeah, I don't know if you've heard it, it's Saibao.
No.
So it's not good. Shut your blank blank up. Bitch. Yeah. Anyway, so I get an email from the school and it was like, your kid has said this in class. And I was like, I don't even know what this means. It's just the acronym, right? So I Google it and I was like, oh no. So I go and ask my kid and I'm like, so
Oh
I
my
hear
God.
this and I didn't pronounce it right or whatever. And he kind of laughed at that. And he's like, yeah, it means stay young, beautiful, and unique. I was like, liar. Stay young, beautiful, and unique. Like, no, that's not what that means. Don't try to
They
pull
even
fast ones
have
on
like
me. Yes.
they even have cover-ups for these. Oh my
Yeah,
gosh.
the acronym means something very crass, but then you have this beautiful thing that it means. Yeah, no, just stay young, beautiful, and unique, mom. Yeah,
I don't think that that's what that means. Oh
no,
my God, that's
because I had already
hilarious.
Googled it. Yeah, and I was just
Yeah.
giving him a chance to come clean. It's like, what did you say at school? And then I said the word, and he just, I think he thought he was pulling one over on me because I couldn't pronounce it. Little did
Oh
he,
yeah, yeah.
little did he know. It's like, you can't be saying that.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
hilarious. Oh my gosh, they're so clever.
I know. I love kids. I think they're just, yeah. I had actually, there's the sweetest kid, and I haven't seen him. Well, winter went away. Like, I haven't seen him over the winter, but he's my son's age. And he comes into the bar and he's like a little old man. He's the cutest thing in the world. So he came in today. He's like, great to see you. I haven't seen you in so long. As he's coming
Oh.
up, pulling up a chair to sit at the bar. And sometimes he has money for
Oh.
like a pop or something. Sometimes he doesn't. And I don't treat him any differently either way. But I was like, you
Yeah.
want some water, Che? He said, oh, that would be fantastic. Thank you so much. Anyway, again, as he was leaving, he was just, and the other people in the bar, they always find him he's so endearing. Oh my goodness. I just love for him to visit. He looked at me one time, he was like, why are you so much nicer than the other people here? I'm like, well, A, I'm a mom, and B, like you're literally so charming and sweet. Like, I don't know how anyone could turn you away. And like, yeah, I know you're not a paying customer, but you're not exactly causing a ruckus. So anyway,
Oh, I
yeah, made
love
my
that.
day, honestly. Made my day. Yeah.
Oh
Cutie
man,
patooties.
too funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. It was also very interesting to see like the how could I say this like the atmosphere of sports. So like when we played sports, we like I played to win, right? I wanted to win, and my team wanted to win. And I'm not saying that the teams here didn't want to win, but just like the atmosphere of like sportsmanship and like really like cheering each other on. And like there was one team in particular. I just kind of sat back today as they were like doing the medal ceremony, and I was just like really taken aback by how like genuinely nice they were to all of the other players. They were like a great team. They brought home several medals. But like not in like I don't know. They did it in such a graceful way, and their coach was very like on them about that of
Yeah.
like this is how we're going to show up as a team. This is how we're going to play on the court. This is how we're going to treat other players. Just really coaching not only the sport, but coaching like an attitude, coaching
Yeah.
like the group dynamic. And I just remember sitting back and being like, wow, I didn't experience that. Like I have won sportsmanship, like I did often, right? Like sportsmanship medals and whatever.
That tracks.
Um, but it was like I just don't remember that being like
Yeah.
such a great not like a great thing, but you know what I mean? I just don't remember it being that way. And so, but then I was chatting to my sister about this and I was like, it's interesting because we had a different like the generation that's coaching now is like our generation. Like these are parents of kids who are growing up playing sports and they're coaching.
Yeah.
And it's just interesting to kind of see the shift, right? Where it was like, yeah, when we had a different generation who was like coaching us and who were yeah, like we were spending a lot of time with. And now like the generation of yeah, like my age or around my age, a little bit younger, a little bit older, but yeah, anyways, I just thought that was just very interesting to see like that
Yeah.
shift in just like I said, the atmosphere. And it was just really
Yeah.
nice actually to see the kids were just all having a lot of fun and cheering each other on. The same team, different team, like it didn't matter. They were all
Yeah.
so like friendly. Anyways, it was awesome. Yeah.
Oh, that is, I love that you noticed that because what I heard as you were talking about that, I was like, we really are healing. We are.
Mm-hmm.
We are getting healthier and better than ever.
Yes. No, it's
Yeah.
so true. Like, and that was one of the thoughts that I had as well. It was just around like, um, yeah, like this, it feels like a lot of work, I think, to have been in this like generation to like change or like yeah, to shift attitudes, to shift belonging or like to shift beliefs, to
Yeah.
shift like this whole thing. And anyways, yeah, it was just a really cool thing to see. Like of course there were some parents who really still wanted their kids to win, and it didn't matter so much about being nice or sportsmanship or so we still had some of them, but they didn't win, MVPs or
Right.
other things as they might have if it was like 20 years ago, right?
Right.
So, anyways, I just thought that was just something that I did notice, anyways. And I thought it was lovely and great and beautiful.
It is. I also really appreciate how reflective you are. Yeah. Not that that's new news to me, but the awareness and then the reflection on it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's beautiful to witness. Because there's, yeah, I don't know,
Yeah.
it gives this nice sense of hope, like I remember Brene Brown specifically in one of her talks, I think it was, but she said, imagine a generation that's raised on love, what a different reality we will learn to live
Mm,
in, or something to those lines. Like, not exactly, I'm paraphrasing, but, and
yeah.
that stuck with me because I feel like that's true, like, um, it's not to say that generations before didn't love their people and whatever, but it was different. We didn't have as much awareness. We didn't
Yes.
have,
Yeah.
generational trauma is a very real thing. So,
Yeah.
yeah, we're noticing a lot of like cycle breaking of things, and because of the increased awareness, amongst people. So, I don't know. I have some like really awesome conversations sometimes, and it's like I don't know. It's like literally last night I was chatting with somebody, and I was like, they were all in their feelings, and I gave space and listened, whatever, and then I was like, are you open to feedback? Oh yes, I'm always open to feedback, and I was like, this is probably not going to go well. Anyway, so I proceed to give my feedback and the defense, straight up, and I was like, okay, so we weren't ready for feedback
Yeah.
yet, and that's okay. He's like, I just need a hug. I was like, but even the ability to be able to communicate in such a way, I guess, is what I noticed about it. Like the fact that two of us could, like, you know, he thought he might have needed something different or was ready or whatever. But even like that, we could, I
Yeah.
don't know. It was just like there was so much awareness even present in that, like for myself and for him
Yeah.
too. But I don't know. It's just those nice little glimmers of like, yeah, we're doing great, guys.
Yeah.
as,
We're
as
doing
the world's
great.
on fire, we're doing great.
I know. I was just I was just thinking that. I was like, you know what? I feel like it's the day to day. I was chatting with someone earlier this week and I was like, the day to day feels like, oh, so heavy and like so um like hopeless sometimes, like the day
Yeah,
to day, you hear all of this stuff happening in the world,
yeah,
and then compounded with like, and I can speak only for me, like personally, like compounded with what I'm going through like personally, end of a relationship, and this like moving or like kind of moving but like not really sure where things are like going, or not really
yeah,
sure where you're going to end up, and so it feels like so heavy in the day to day, and then all of a sudden, there's like, you're like, oh, wait a second, like there's all of these years that have went by and there's still things like that, right? Like that I've seen this week and I'm like, yeah, like it feels like it happens, or there's like no change or like no progress, and then all of a sudden it just like kind of all comes at once, and you're like, oh, I do see a change, or I do,
yeah.
feel a different way, or and so yeah, so sometimes I just like always like to remind myself of that too, is like, yeah, the Monday to Friday, like the day-to-day stuff is a little heavy. And
Yeah.
also there'll be like a couple of years that'll pass by and you'll stop to think about, wow, that was like 2 years ago and now look, right?
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah. Because, yeah, like it takes time for, like, I'll use a plant analogy, but like for seedlings to take root and grow and let alone
Mhm.
thrive. So, like,
Yeah.
yeah, change, as much as sometimes things can be a drastic change, where we have to flip and adjust quickly. But I think overall things are a lot more slower paced, than
Yeah.
like, yeah, quick, like, I don't know, there's a word, I feel like I want to say erratic, but it's not erratic. Yeah. Yeah, that's good. That's good perspective to hold too, like especially if you're
Yeah.
in like if feeling chaotic or in the muck or, with it all. Not just you, I mean anybody,
Yeah.
myself included. Yeah. Like things do change, they do
Yeah.
get better. This is just right now.
Yeah. And sometimes, it's like, sometimes I do stop to think like, oh, I caught myself doing this so many times, especially in the past like 3 months,
Yeah.
of like, oh, I wish it was already like next year, or like I wish I knew what to do. Like I wish I knew my next move or my next step or whatever. And I really like caught myself because I used to do that all the time of like wishing for something different, or like wishing not necessarily something different, but just already something to be over or some to be in a different time, a different
Yeah.
space, a different whatever. And then yeah, so I just really had to be like, no, like I don't want to wish things because I find when I'm wishing something, it's because of that. It's like that instant, like I want that erratic, like the change to happen like this. And when that happens, I actually don't get a chance to grow with the change.
Yeah.
Because I have made decisions like that before where
Yep.
I'm just like, nope. And then it just something happens and I've moved to a whole different province or I've moved somewhere like
Right.
crazy. I have a new job. And then all of a sudden it's like I've had no chance to like progress with that change or that something different. And yeah, I often just end up I often and just usually ended up kind of being like, oh wow, this is not also not what I wanted, or also not working out the way I thought it would, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways.
I feel like we all do that. I don't know. I guess I can't speak for other people, but I do that too. Like, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like the grass is greener on the other side, and it's like, and then you see those like cliche statements. It's like, well, no, the grass is greener where you water it, and I do believe that to be true. Or like we can grow in those environments we give that time, space, nurturance, whatever. But how many of
Hmm.
us jump wanting that quick? I don't know. Fix isn't really the right word, but that yeah, that quick change, that quick. How have you like when you notice yourself doing that? Like, are you just mindfully letting it go as well, or do you like how do you deal with the thoughts coming up?
Yeah, I think it like each time it is a little bit different, but one of the things I have really been trying to do is to just bring it back to like my next thing. So I had a friend years ago, she's passed away now, but I always think of her when I say this, but just think of the next right thing, like
Oh
just
yeah,
do the next right thing. And so sometimes when I'm like already like, oh my God, you know what? I wish it was like 2 years from now when like I have it all figured out when I could look back and be like, oh wow, this like time in your life was, yeah, it was chaotic, it was whatever, but just look now, right? We're settled, we have this, we're here, like that sort of thing. And so I've just really just been doing like just trying to stop that track and say, okay, well, what is just the next best thing that I can
yeah,
do? And that is to often it really is just to like be present, like to bring it back and enjoy this moment. Because like I said, not like if circumstances would have been different, like I would have never been presented with an opportunity to, get to come home and spend months. Like I haven't spent this long in my hometown since I lived here. Like
right,
I don't know, like 15 years ago, 17, 18 years. So like, yeah, so
yeah,
I'm just trying to lean into like the gratitude and
yeah. The
like
gift,
the yeah, exactly of being able to do that versus already, wanting it to be over. Because I have this issue with presence recently. So I'm just trying to not. I'm just trying to step away from it. Just be present.
yeah, fair. I mean, especially
Yeah.
with so much transition alone, like the move and whatever. Yeah, um,
Yeah.
1000%. And you said something. Oh, and you said this earlier. I was going to comment on it. Shocking to me that your town has 50 people. 50 roundabout. That's wild. Like
Yeah,
that's a
like I was
different way of life.
it's so different. Like it's so different than what I'm used to, right? Like even
Yeah.
I have a trip coming up like next week and I leave. I'm going to Florida for like the concert, like the
Oh, you are
festival.
gonna go. Great.
I am gonna go. Yeah, I
Yeah, I know you're on
decided,
the
you know
fence,
what?
so
I'm gonna do it. Yeah. Yeah, so I'm gonna do it. And anyways, and like there's like 3 days like to even get to where I have to go. Like I have to leave here to take the ferry. I have to overnight. I have to get a plane. I have to get anyway, it's just like crazy, right? And anyway, so I was like, yeah, this is like a very different than what I'm like used to.
yeah.
But what I was gonna say about the population, I was for a ride on Skidoo when I first got home, and like one of the trail signs says like population, it says 92 on it. Like, and that was years ago. Like that was
Wow.
probably when I was a kid or like just, yeah, maybe a teenager, but like I was younger, way younger. So yeah, I think we're like somewhere in and around maybe like 50, 40, 50 people or something. It's so teeny tiny. It's crazy.
You are closer to
Yeah.
larger centers though, right? Like where there's like stores and banks or bank, maybe
Yeah,
some.
well, we do have one like 7 kilometers away, but
Okay.
like at the nearest gas station is like an hour drive, like or more. So it's like even to drive to get gas, you have to like burn like 80 kilometers in gas to even get home. Like it's just crazy. It's just so
It
crazy.
almost doesn't feel
Yeah.
real. Like hearing you talk, I'm like putting myself in your shoes because like I'm from a small town, but like 5,000 to 6,500, somewhere in there. I don't know. It used to be a little higher. I think it's less now, but
Yes.
like I can't even imagine like
Yeah.
50. Like, yeah. Wow.
Yeah. Yeah. And sometimes I do think I'm like, I think it is like unbelievable. Like I think if I didn't live here or I didn't like come from here and I knew that, like I think if I heard somebody talk about that, I wouldn't like I would be just like, but what do you mean? Right? Or not even be able to put like a word to it or like an understanding of it. Um yeah, because like the road's always closed here and then the ferry always stops because the ice is like so much and they can't get like right now I'm so worried that next weekend the ice is gonna come the wrong way. So then I won't be able to get across on the ferry to catch my flight. So I'm probably gonna have to go in there like maybe 3 days before just to make sure. So that's like, like 3 extra nights in a hotel just to make sure that you can get a flight. Like it's just insane.
Where do you fly
Um,
from? Like where does the ferry
I'll be
like
flying from Deer Lake. So
Oh!
the ferry,
Yes,
yeah, like
comes to St. Anthony,
I'll
right?
take, yeah, I'll take the ferry to like Blanc Sablon to St. Barb, and then yeah, I'll drive up the Northern Peninsula, and then I'll be staying in Deer Lake overnighting there, and then flying from there.
Well, to all of our
Yeah,
dear like listeners, you're going to be graced with her presence. You'll
yeah,
feel the energy.
yeah.
And I'm jealous.
Oh man.
I'm jealous you're going to be in my hometown.
Yeah,
I'm
I was
jealous I'm
gonna
not there
say.
with you. Both.
Yes,
Both.
yes. Oh, me too.
Yeah. Well, that's
Yeah.
I hope the ferry gets out so that you can go because I know you really enjoyed your trip to the rock show last. What's it called?
Yeah.
Rock
Yeah,
something.
Rockville. Yeah.
Rockville last year. Yeah.
Yeah.
That'll be great. Nova staying
Yeah.
home?
She is. Yeah.
Yeah. That
Yeah.
makes sense. Yeah, I can't take her on the plane and stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. She would not like that.
Yeah.
She would not like that.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Anyways.
Well, we are, believe it or not, and I knew this was going to fly. We're at time. So just
Oh,
wondering if
wow.
there's any, yeah, if there's any other things you were hoping to share before we hop off. And apparently I'm done. Okay, nope.
I was gonna say, you know what? No, I don't think there's anything else. I feel like this was very real in the way that
Yeah,
we've shown up here tonight. Like I said, you've gotten to see me at all kinds of different backgrounds and different spaces and places, and probably will honestly be in different ones for the next little while, too. But anyways, but yeah, that's it.
the orange is a fun backdrop. So
Yeah.
I'm enjoying the change of pace. All
That's
right.
awesome.
Well, everyone, to our lovely soulful community, hope you enjoyed tuning in for a little yappuccino yapping chitter chatter. Yeah, we just hadn't seen each other in a while, and life is busy for us always. Jess, you and I always.
Mhm.
But so we haven't
Yeah.
gotten to touch base as much as we normally do, and so it's just nice to share some space. And I hope you guys felt like you were right along for the conversation with us.
Mhm.
As always, like, share, comment, reach out. We love it, all of it. Um, and yeah, I think that's really it. So we hope you stay soulful through this month ahead, and let's welcome in spring and collectively help Jess's snow melt. Sending all the
Yes.
all the good vibes to melt the snow in
Yes.
Newfoundland and Labrador, because I know my mom is done with it. Shout out to my mom.
Oh.
She's ready for spring. Yeah. All right. Stay soulful, everybody. Thanks for tuning into Soulfull. We hope you found something meaningful to carry with you on your journey. And if you enjoyed today's episode and want to show your support, we invite you to subscribe, share the podcast, and leave a review wherever you listen.
And if you're eager for more, you can connect with us on Instagram and Facebook at Soulfull the Podcast for additional content and updates. Until next time, stay soulful.